Still don't have any wipers. My pyro's still not working. HVAC controls aren't working. Yesterday on the way up from it is Monday afternoon now, about 4:30. It is the 23rd. We were over here at Arconic. We just finished getting everything tarped, all bundled up. Yeah, back's a little funky. Everything's level except for this little bit sticks out. So I had to get kind of creative with that, but we made it work. So we're about to leave here. I was hoping to get out of town a little bit. So we got snow coming in tonight, and it's going to be snowing from tonight all the way until tomorrow afternoon. So, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go anywhere now. It's getting late. I need to shower. I'm tired. So we're all loaded up here. File our paperwork here, and we are gonna probably go down back to Aquasani where we were this weekend and camp out there till tomorrow, leave tomorrow morning, and start making our way to Ohio. The first stop on this one is North Canton, and then Northwood over by Toledo. So we're going to get both of those done on Thursday and make our way down to Wichita after that. So we're going to wrap up here, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit. All right. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. It's Christmas morning. We are in Waterloo, New York. We made it down here today. I lost a bunch of stuff yesterday. I lost my my blow motor. I lost my wipers and my washer squirters. My pyrometer stopped working. I have some lights that stopped working. My radio works when it wants to for about 10 minutes at a time. But the biggest thing right now, obviously, is the wipers and the heat. It's about 18, 19 last night. I did manage to get the bunk heater working, but I can only use it while the truck is off. It made it through most of the night. I woke up at some point early to the truck, the low voltage going off, so I had to crank it up and let it run. So it was pretty cold in here this morning. So we've got it off right now. Everything's up to temp, but we're letting the bunk heater run for a little bit to try to build up heat in the cab here. I've checked fuses. I've looked for everything obvious. I've looked at connections. Like, everything is good. Something's got a hold of this thing. It's some gremlin. By the time it happened yesterday, the closest dealer was closing at 3, and I would have been there right about the time they were going home. So they wouldn't have been able to look at anything anyway. So we're going to have to deal with it today and probably tomorrow. I got deliveries scheduled for tomorrow. And then see if we can get it somewhere to figure out what its deal is. I was kind of hoping it might work this morning, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's been really cold and lots of salt, lots of snow, and everything's wet. I don't know if that has something to do with it or not. I really have no idea. So we're going to leave here this morning and get down to North Canton, Ohio for tomorrow morning for the first one, and get over to Northwood, which is over by Toledo. And maybe after that, we can find somewhere to take it to that can look at it and see if we can't figure this out. Because, I don't know, it's weird. None of this stuff is related. I don't know. It's odd. So we're going to get this thing warmed up, at least for a little bit, and get out of here. And we'll see y'all here in a little bit. Good morning. We are in North Canton, Ohio. We just got our first stop unloaded, which was just one bundle. We're going to leave here and head to... we're in North Canton. We're going to Northwood after this, over by Toledo, for the second stop, which is also just one bundle. Update. Still don't have any wipers. My pyro's still not working. HVAC controls aren't working. Yesterday on the way up from Waterloo, it was real sporadic, on off, on off, on off. The more I drove it, the more it worked. So I'm kind of thinking maybe a connector's wet or got a lot of salt or something, caked up in there somewhere. There's a control module that does a lot of the cab stuff. I can see it, I just can't get to it. It's underneath, kind of underneath the cab, sandwiched between the frame wheel and the transmission, kind of underneath where I'm sitting. I laid underneath there. It didn't look really wet or anything. It's just kind of greasy. I'm hoping it's weather related, and the more that I drive it, it'll work. It stopped working a little before we parked last night, go figure, and it has yet to come back on. So we're about to get on the road. We'll see what it does. It's still nothing right now. No fan, no nothing. No wipers. But I know it's working when this turns on. I can't turn the radio on. It'll stay on for about 10 minutes and then go off. But when everything kicks on, it'll kick on by itself. So if this lights up going down the road, I know that everything's going to the fan and the heater blow. So we're going to hope for the best on that, because I really don't want to have to go to a shop, because it's going to, one, it'll be expensive. Two, it's just going to take time for them to dig around and poke at stuff and see what works and what doesn't. So we're going to leave out of here. We're going to head up towards Toledo and Perrysburg. We're going to get this second bundle dropped off, and we'll see how it does on that trip. So we'll check back in with y'all here in just a little bit. Nice, easy day. Oh yeah, much better. Got all the salt washed off. Got the wintertime weather washed off for now. Box cleaned up pretty good. Got the frame all rinsed, so we'll be good for a little while. We're in Oak Grove. We're gonna get on through Kansas City here now. Get on down to Burt's in Wellsville, Kansas, and we're gonna camp out there for the night. So we got maybe an hour. So we're gonna get out of here, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit. All right. Sunday the 29th. We finished up at the truck wash yesterday. Came on through KC, got out here to Birch. We're in Wellsville, Kansas. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little truck stop out here. I like it. It's got lots of room. They do have a truck wash here now too that's open during the week. Spot. Good food. We were going to leave here this morning and go on into Wichita. There's only a handful of places to stay there, really. And except for this brand new Loves, they're all pretty much crap. So I decided to stay here. I'm like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. I'm just going to do that in the morning. It's not that big a deal. We're going to do Wichita in the morning, and then I'm going to call Fort Worth and see. I'm hoping they'll be open on Tuesday, because I'm only going to be about 5.5 hours down to Fort Worth. Probably won't be able to make it before they close for the day, because most of these places are gone by like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But I'm hoping they're open Tuesday. I can get in there first thing Tuesday morning and drop that. And then after that, we can head to Phoenix. If not, I know they're not going to be open on Wednesday, which is going to be New Year's Day. So if they're not open Tuesday, we'll just bum around probably out in like Weatherford and go back into Fort Worth on Thursday and drop it, and then head to Phoenix. But we're going to stay hopeful that we can get that done on Tuesday, hopefully. So update, I did get all of this working again. We do have heat and air, the blower motor, I got wipers, the radio works, everything works like it should. My pyro is working again, as you can see there. What it ended up being was a relay. Down here there is a fuse panel behind this cover right here, and there's a relay. There's a relay under there that is a main accessory bus relay, and it wasn't getting hot or clicking, which usually, you know, when relays go out, that's kind of the kind of a telltale sign. They'll get hot, they'll click, and this one wasn't doing that. But I took it out, and I just happened to have a 70 amp relay that was the exact pin orientation and everything, and I clicked that brand new relay in there the other day, and everything started working, which is great. So we fixed it for free. Somewhere along the way, I'm going to stop somewhere and grab a couple more relays to throw in the truck, just in case it does this weird stuff again. But everything is good. Everything works like it should, so that's a plus. So we're good on that. But we're going to hang out here today. We are going to turn this into a video. This is going to be part 1. It was going to be really long, and I'm probably not going to be done with this whole run until like the 6th or the 7th, realistically. So this will split it up, and this will get a video out for this week, and then we'll pick up starting tomorrow. From that point on into when we finish in Phoenix, that'll be part 2 of this, and we'll get that out sometime probably after the 6th, maybe the 6th itself, 7th, 8th, somewhere around there. We'll try to get that out. I don't have anything yet for after, so we're still watching. There's a few things out there. We're going to see what else pops up this week to try to get something out of Phoenix. More than likely, we'll probably go back to El Paso and look Can-Ams and Clint, but we'll just see what it brings. So we're going to wrap this up right here, and we'll see y'all next week.